Hmm. Good morning. Good morning, people. So today is a new day. Today is Wednesday, April 10th, 2024. It is about 6 o'clock in the morning here in southwestern Nevada in Nye County, Pahrump or Pahrumpertucky, you choose. This is Department of Career Services. My name is Edward Bevilacqua, and we have a simple goal to enhance your journey through life. That's kind of going to be the new one, not to help you get someplace better, but to help you enhance the journey, help you maximize your journey through life. And we do it through this podcast, but it's really the worksheet down below, number one. And number two, being here, repetition, having a daily routine, creating better habits, replacing habits with better habits. That's it. Just the process of doing that every day, honing our skills, trying to become more samurai in our actions. So we do better things and we do things better. That's it. No big deal. Just trying to do the best we can on our journey through life. And it is a journey. There is no destination. So part of our new thing after watching Darren Hardy every day, but one of his poignant ones, I think it was yesterday, maybe it was the day before, was the concept of there is no destination. It's the journey. Whenever you get to point A, there's a point B. So don't look up, look down. Where am I right now? Where am I in my journey? What have I accomplished? What things have I done? And so the meme of today, which we'll get to in a minute, is what if you changed, right? We all expect change. We want the world to change to make it easier for us. We want our lives to be easier. The question is, are we willing to change us? Because in reality, the world isn't going to change. The world doesn't care about our problems. I have to go like that when I take a sip because this is the Dr. Living Good apple cider vinegar, cinnamon, turmeric, cayenne, honey, olive oil concoction. A bounty of flavors. Okay, don't see anyone there. Wadabebi flew back to Virginia last night. Took her to the airport, got back here kind of late. Had a couple communications with her this morning. She is en route from Atlanta to Raleigh, I guess. So good. Thanks for being here, Wadabebi. You made everybody's life a little bit better. Keep up the good work. Hope to see you soon. Let's focus on things out here. Today is our breakfast day. Breakfast at the Methodist Church, our Love Thy Neighbor Volunteers Breakfast Day. That is a big thing. From 8 to 9, everybody needs to be ready. About 7:30, Mitch, do we have eggs? Please text me. Do we have eggs? Do we need eggs? If we need eggs, I will go early. I will get eggs, bring them over, and we'll figure out how to get the eggs hard boiled 12 minutes on boil. Not boil, then let them simmer for 12 minutes. Boil for 12 minutes, put them in cold water. Boom. They don't overcook. Watch the video, Matt. Watch the video. Listen to the video. But it doesn't really matter. Okay, good morning, Mitch. We have 9 eggs. Okay, excellent. Good job, Mitch. Proud of you. Really good. I tell you, it feels good to not have to remember everything that everybody needs to do. The bait of my life is having to remember everything that everybody's supposed to do because people get in the habit of, oh, I forgot. Did you say that? Is that what you said? Oh yeah, I didn't remember that. And it gets very trying when you have 10, 12, 20, 30 people. You have to remember every conversation, every commitment, every promise, every agreement in order to keep the trains running on time. So said Mussolini. Okay. So big day today. Also, Mitch, if you could make sure everybody has their things clean because this is inspection day. The state is coming out once again with some other people. And BTW, by the way, next week on the 17th is the Nye County Sheriff's Department and P&P inspection walkthrough. So that's next week. We don't have to be ready for that today, but we need to get ready. But we do need to have the places clean. And yeah, and so 10 o'clock today at Honeysuckle. So hopefully Honeysuckle was left clean. Yesterday we aren't going to have time to go there because 8 o'clock, well, people need to be ready at 7:30 to go to breakfast. 8 to 9 over at over at the Methodist Church. 9 o'clock, you guys need to be picked up by Natasha to get to IOP. Do IOP till noon. Church at 1. And let's see what else. Church at 1. And people, please at least act like you care. When somebody goes out to help you and you act like you don't care, start thinking of why should they care if you don't care? If you don't care, why should they try to help you? So fake it until you become it. Amy Cuddy. Amy Cuddy? Doesn't matter. Okay, all right. So 8 o'clock, well, 7:30, be ready. 8, breakfast. 9, IOP. 1, church, Bible study. For my purposes, store, excuse me, store, pick up people, breakfast, get to Honeysuckle, make sure that is ready to go for the walkthrough today with the VIPs, lunch, etc. Big day. And then 3 o'clock, we have Chipotle. So our people have the opportunity to talk to Yesenia, the manager, who was in our program, I don't remember, 5, 7 years ago when she was at Casa Grande. And she's going to talk about the program, how the program helped her. She's going to talk about what employers care about. And she might be interested in hiring some of our people, but I kind of doubt it because you don't know what being a good employee is. And that's not your fault. You're not born to know what a good employee is, but you need to take a realistic self-assessment. Why would someone hire me? Not the person I can pretend I am, but the person I actually am. If they actually knew who I was, would they hire me? If they knew the thoughts that I actually think when I'm by myself, when my guard is down, would they actually want to hire that person to work in their store? And you should then say, I want to change. So that kind of gets us a segue to the meme of today. Today's meme. What if you changed you, right? What do we want? We want our lives to change, right? We want our lives to change. But we don't get, the world isn't going to change. The world is going to keep going the way the world is going. We have to change us. We're not going to change the world. We have to change ourselves. So great example yesterday. 2 people left. One person got asked to leave because she just broke a rule. That's a rule, you know. I mean, it's like Every place has the rules. You go to the military, you have basic training, they have rules, you break them. It doesn't really matter why. You can't stay in the program. Go to Stanford, go to college, go to law school, go to whatever. If you don't follow the rules, you don't get to stay. I'm in graduate school right now. If I don't follow their rules, I don't get to stay. They don't care about why I broke the rules. There are certain rules. You break them, you've got to go, because if you get away with it, then everybody behind you gets to get away with it. And everybody has a twist on what you did to make it for them. You know what the rules are. We tell you the rules in advance. You know the consequences of breaking the rules. If you choose to break the rules, you really want the consequences. And we are just giving it to you. Okay, now that was one person, but that person said, can I come back? Can I come back? Because I know I need this. I said, okay, well, we'll consider you're in what we call the penalty box. So after a week, if you want to reapply, come on back. And then that person paid me the money that she had. I don't know why she had been withholding it, but she paid it. I said, how much do you think you should pay? She said, all of it. She gave it to me. I gave her back, I think, half, to say, here, this is my gift to you. And then another person decided they were going to do kind of a dope themed move, not say anything, just pack up and leave. The world isn't going to change. If you want things to change, you have to change. If you're going to do dope theme, and then I'm finding sort of accidentally finding out that this person is gone, and other people are saying, no, I didn't know that this person was gone. I didn't know she left. I thought she left for the day. I didn't know that she left. Well, we got a problem, people. We got several levels of problem. If people know and I don't know, that's a problem, because then I can't trust you. And if I can't trust you, I can't help you. If I can't help you, there's no reason to be here. Okay, that's one level. Two is we need to keep people moving forward. It's a team. Navy SEALs, the Navy isn't looking for the best individuals. They're looking for the guys who perform best as a team, the guys who put their personal things aside and focus on the team. They get the concept of teams win, individuals don't win. There's no individual, when you get to this high level of performance, no individual has the sustainability, has the ability to outthink a group of people. It's not a group of a whole bunch of people of one. Perfect example of that is the Olympic basketball team, where NBA players come together to focus on a team, and they are much better than guys who don't have as much talent, but they've been playing together as a team for a long time, because they know where they are. They trust each other. They can map to one another. So I already know you're going to be there. You know I'm going to be over here. We know he's going to come up over there. That is the value of a team. We're not a bunch of individuals. So from the perspective of the team, we failed that person and the other person because they thought they were in it on their own. We failed them because they thought they were in it alone. They failed us because they resorted back to the person that they were. Somebody who isn't moving forward. And time is ticking. Time isn't stopping. So every time you stop, reset, you're getting further from the goal. And for our people, it should be, I want to have a car. I want to have my own car. I want to have insurance. I want it registered. I want to have my own apartment. One day I want to have my own house. Our program is designed to take you all the way through owning a boxable house. But for too many people who don't see the future, they're not willing to change to get the future. And I can promise you, When you get to be 60, 70, 80 years old and you have nothing and no one, you're going to be bitter and resentful, remorseful. You're not going to be happy with yourself because you're going to think back to, you know what? All I had to do was spend minutes in the days way back then, and my life would have been very different today. I'm not this broken down person who smokes, physical pain, physical ailments, no friends, no possessions other than trinkets, nothing to leave to my family, probably dysfunctional kids, maybe gone to prison. You don't have to have that life. Little tiny things every day, just committed to always do my best, meaning and purpose. Act such that everything you do has meaning and service to others. If you do that, you will not have the life of the people that we see around us most of the time. But anyway, time is racing. It's 6:17. I already did the zip Peloton this morning in anticipation of having to go to the store to get eggs so they could be boiled for people. Mitch, do you know how many eggs we typically use, not boil, but how many we typically use in a day when we do these? So guests eat eggs first. That's another thing. People who live in the house, people in our housing, don't eat eggs unless everyone else has taken eggs. Some people, like Tony, they can't eat cereal. They have to eat eggs. All right. So let's see. I suggest everybody send a text to Wada Bevy saying, glad you were here. Looking forward to seeing you again. Thanks. Blah, 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 blah. So big day today. Breakfast, IOP, church, Chipotle. Big day. You decide what's important for your future. And with that, I am going to say, and cut, boom.